Hi, guys. Welcome back. If you're new to the show, hit subscribe. And if you've been here before, hit the thumbs up button for a change. Today, we're going to take a look at landlords that are actually having to evict tenants.
You said we wasn't going to court. You filed the eviction notice and you said we was not going to court. But
well, I ain't got no choice but to take you to court because there's holes in my walls. There's a lot of stuff.
But what they ain't got a damn thing to do with her personal stuff. I just need my stuff out of there. Just get her stuff out of there. That's all we ask. That's all we need. You can take me to court. Do what you want to do. I don't care.
Well, I'm sorry. It's kind of out of my hands.
Why would you? No, it's not out of your hands. Why would you change the locks on the door?
Because it's my house. I mean, I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do.
See what I'm talking?
Oh, I see what's going on here. She changed the locks, and if you let those people back in, you're going to have to go through that eviction process probably again, or they're probably allowed to stay. So I don't blame her for not letting them back in. What are you guys thinking?
I'm talking about nasty. So what you gonna do with my stuff in here?
Well, when we go to court and do everything we need to do, you can come get your stuff.
No, we gonna get this damn stuff tonight.
Ooh.
I am sleeping in the car. I have a baby. Quit begging, baby. Quit begging. Please. Let her go ahead on. Please.
There's nothing I can do.
Well, see, there's something I can do. In about 2 or 3 weeks, I will give you every dime I owe you plus a little interest. If you
She's lying.
no hell you won't either. Please just let me get my stuff out of here.
No, I got to go.
So you gonna be that nasty? Hell yeah. You gonna be that nasty? And that's
You put holes in her walls.
I know that ain't my problem, sweetie.
But let me handle. You ain't got no
but-
heart. You ain't got no heart when it comes to children.
Well,
Let me show you something. Can I show you something?
Mm-hmm.
You got to show her damn thing here. You got to kiss her ass. Hell. Let her go ahead on. I ain't getting that. Do you see this? Do you see the clothes?
that's your turn.
She sleep. For the
That's a nice ass car. It sounds to me like she's been paying for getting her car detailed and putting holes in the walls instead of doing what she needs to as a tenant.
night.
Well,
You can open that damn door.
I'm sorry, it's out of my hands. I ain't nothing I can do right now.
But I've been going to the dollar store getting little stuff for her. All her stuff is in there. It ain't out of her stuff is in there. Pie. It ain't out of my hands. It ain't out of my damn hands. I kicked this damn door in.
Well, now we can get as far as to get other people involved. Then, if y'all want to do it like that.
I don't give a damn. I'm going in there tonight.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm going in there.
I just when I get my
If I get my income taxes and pay you all your money, can I please do not throw my stuff out.
I ain't gonna promise you I ain't gonna throw it out, but when we go to court,
That's just damn nasty. Oh
there.
my gosh.
Well-
How nasty can you get?
Wait, she said, I promise you I won't throw your stuff out. Let's replay that real quick.
When I get my if I get my income taxes and pay you all your money, can I please do not throw my stuff out.
I ain't gonna promise you I ain't gonna throw it out, but when we go to court,
She just said she ain't going to throw it out. What else do you want? I see where both sides are coming from. You want your stuff, but think about this. If that lady lets that other lady in that house, there's a chance that she's literally not going to leave. My thinking is call the police and maybe you can get a couple of items with the police. I don't even know if that's recommended, though.
As I walk in eviction units.
Through the valley of the shadow of
This
what
person
is
has
this?
been in this unit since October. They haven't paid rent since October. They never put in any order requests. Couldn't get in contact with the tenants. Filed eviction. They appealed the eviction. I was finally granted the writ. So apparently there was a major leak going on that we knew nothing about. The tenants were living in the apartment in these conditions. Never contacted us to inform us of anything. So
That looked like
now
mold.
we're gonna have to do a complete rebuild on the unit due to the lengthy amount of damages.
What do you guys think of this? There was a landlord earlier on a video that I didn't record, and he said that he asks everybody to give them pictures of every apartment that they ever stayed in, just pictures. And then he takes a look at those pictures to see if he can see any signs of them living dirty. Because I've noticed there's a pattern here. All these people are just pigsties, or the
Yeah.
places they live in are.
This is pretty bad. The tenant owed about $8,000, but once I complete their final account and charge them for negligence of the property, it'll be like an additional $5,000.
Amen.
So yeah.
Good for you. I would have charged him another 20,000. My goodness.
They took a sledgehammer and look what they did to my bathroom. But they were kind enough to leave me the toilet so I could have some deep thoughts.
So I had court today, and this is the first time I've had court that I was emotional during court. And what I mean by emotional, I didn't cry. I wasn't going to boo-hoo. But given the circumstances of my tenant's case, it really just hit home with me, you know. I have a tenant, her husband, they have 3 or 4 children. I'm not sure, maybe 5. I don't know 100%, but she's a mom of multiple. Her husband lost a work contract, but they are from another state and they can't pay. With him losing his contract, there's no other jobs here that are paying what he was making. So it's really like crumbs on the dollar, if that makes sense. So when the judge called my name, of course, we went up there and, you know, I just started off like, you know, hey, before I even request possession of the property, I just want to check with, you know, my tenant just to see if they were able to secure any type of assistance. And unfortunately, they were not able to secure any type of assistance. So she said, you know, basically, she's going to surrender the property. They just need additional time so that their children can finish out the school year. The only thing they asked of me was to just allow them a couple extra weeks so their children can finish out the school year with their friends that they have right now, before moving back to another state, moving back home. And I'm like, that's the least I can do. So I just wanted to be as understanding as possible, and the judge thanked me. She was like, thank you so much for working with them, like, you know, giving them extra time.
She's doing a good deed, but you guys know the cosmic law of no good deed goes unpunished. I have a feeling when they finally exit that property, I think they're going to leave it a mess because they're still going to be bitter, even though she's letting them stay till the end of the school year, which, by the way, kudos to her. She's obviously being a wonderful landlord.
Tenant left behind all of their belongings, including 2 dogs and a cat.
What? Guys, wouldn't this upset you if somebody left your house like this? Like, that looks like they purposely tried to be as messy as they could.
Oh, shit.
And then they left the dog and the cat. Oh, excuse me, 2 dogs and a cat. Oh, that's a Toto dog. A terrier or whatever. So what do you think? You evict your tenants, they leave a bunch of dirt behind. What do you do with the animals? Do you keep them, or do you take them to the pound, or do you put an ad up and try to find somebody to adopt them?
I'm trying not to have a meltdown, but my tenant has like 3 days, and my tenant's been having issues with paying rent in one of our rentals. And then today he called me and said, hey, I don't have enough time. I gave him a 14-day notice to vacate or pay what he owes, right? And he's like, I don't have enough time. Like, we've been trying to figure it out, get all the assistance we can from the county, from the city, and we're just not going to make it. We're just not going to be able to move out by the 31st.
What do you guys do? Do you get the constable and do you force them out, or do you give them some more time? My thinking is you got to get the constable and get them out. But at the same time, it really depends. If you're doing okay financially, maybe you give them a little extra time.
It is Thursday, June 8th. The tenants are gone. Well, almost.
Gosh.
I'm going to start in the kitchen. Actually, let's move to the laundry room / bathroom. I can't even go in here. I can't tell you guys. The
Oh,
smell is horrendous. There
how do
are
people live
bugs
like this?
everywhere. And I'm going to tell you that an 18-year or 17-year-old and a 13-year-old live in this, and CPS did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What do you think happened? You think at the CPS check-in day they just didn't come in the house at all? I don't even know how CPS works, but I'm assuming they enter the house. How do you not see this?
Here's more. This is all the kitchen. And you can see
Oh, I
flies
see
in my video.
flies.
There's just flies everywhere. Keep your mouth closed so you don't swallow a fly. This is we're supposed to be where the sink is. This is the front. I don't even know.
Get it on.
Doesn't that seem like something that should be criminal? There should be a judge that is able to throw people in jail for doing this to people's property.
I am. It's really sad that people actually live like this.
Oh yeah, I know where the whole world is.
And this is Ryan and Sunshine Anderson, these people used to be our friends. We did holidays
Oh my
together.
God,
We
you're
camped for the last
kidding.
5 years, every year together. And this is how they, and this is Ryan and
This used to be their friends.
Sunshine Anderson, these people used to be our friends. We did holidays together. We camped for the last 5 years, every year together. And this is how they treated our house. I'm still in the kitchen. I can't even breathe. This is a nice
Oh my God, they have a fly strip in the
fly
house.
trap here.
Whoa.
And this was the fridge that we originally had in here, and it's unplugged with another fridge put in its place.
They probably did it on purpose.
The smell is they need smell-o-vision. Now I'm in the living room, and you can just see there are flies literally everywhere. They were living like this up until today. This is the floor. This is my living room of the home.
That would bring tears to my
You get to clean
eyes.
all of this up.
For the smell and the look, both.
This was the master bedroom that leads into that other bathroom that I just showed you.
Do you guys think of the show Hoarders when you see this? This reminds me of Hoarders.
I had with a tenant that my tenant hasn't paid me rent in about 2 years. She hasn't paid me rent. So she stopped paying me rent before the pandemic. And then, like many people, she used the pandemic as an excuse to justify continuing not to pay me. Well, it's over today. Remember I told you guys time is up. Well, today's her last day in the apartment. But I'm going to do right by her, and I'm going to help her out. So I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to do. So come along with me, y'all.
It's raining.
It's been pouring.
Well, you always stay nice.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It's not the Converse, huh?
Yeah, I love Converse. That's nice. Yeah, I just gotta get this right here. But my car is packed. My son said he gonna come help me. I gotta go get him.
So you want to go and we could put the stuff out and then come back and get this?
Yeah.
All right, so
This right here is it. This right here is it. And my food. Like I said, I just gotta get a
how you
tote.
feeling, you all right?
I'm trying to hang in there, Robbie.
I tell you, I promise you, I'm gonna take
I know.
out.
Like I said, I'm so sorry for leaving the apartment
Nah,
a mess. I done put some
there's-
holes in the walls and
There's holes in the.
There's holes in the walls. They're obviously friendly with each other, and he let her stay there for 2 years. He seems like a real sweet guy, but the reality is, even though she seems like a sweet, pleasant woman, golly, you put holes in the guy's wall.
like I said,
So you want to go move the stuff, do what you have now, and come back? No, but you know I'm sweet, so I'm a melt in the rain. So my car's right there, so
okay.
I'll follow you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Even though this tenant did me wrong, I'm not heartless. I'm not gonna just crap on her. You know, I'm gonna do the right thing. So right now I'm gonna help her to move her stuff into the storage. Then I'm gonna come back, move the rest with her, Then I'm going to put him in a hotel for a couple of weeks.
He is a saint. Isn't that awesome that there's human beings like this on the planet? He was a victim the last 2 years, right? That he could have been making some really good money with a tenant that was gonna pay him, and instead of being cold and heartless, he did what he had to do, but he's taken care of her for at least the next upcoming 2 or 3 weeks. Sounds like a saint to me. Hey, speaking of saint, you'd be a saint to me if you'd hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and also come back tomorrow. We'll watch some more videos together. I'll see you then.